Oh yeah, that's a tasty one. That's a beauty. Oh man, dragon fruit, that's the way to go. Very healthy, very extremely nutritious, and you know what? As you can see, it has flowers. Now these flowers opened up early in the morning and during the evening. And right now, believe it or not, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. It's an overcast day, and we have flowers. But they're really not open anymore. They're kind of closed. So at this point, they're either going to turn into fruit or they're just going to drop off. Now, a lot of these are self-pollinating varieties and do set fruit. For example, Halley's Comet, Dark Star, and I'll tell you about some other ones later, are very, very good to set fruit. There's the post, and there's burlap wrapped around that post. It's pretty deteriorated, but there's burlap wrapped around the post. You come up to the top, there's some rebar, and there's a wire kind of fencing material. I'm not sure how to describe that stuff, but it's there on the top. And then, thanks for walking in front of the video. And then the top of it hangs down like an umbrella, as you can see. So if you're going to plant these, make sure you use a very heavy 25-gallon container with well-draining soil, water. It does like more water than a normal cactus, so you want to water, but you don't want to overdo it. And if you take a look here, you can see that's a beautiful plant. Which variety is that? It's another physical graffiti. Okay? Beautiful plant. I don't see much fruit on that one. It's a little one. Trimming these is very important, that you keep it growing straight up the center. Okay, again, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm just going to show you a better close-up. This here, if I can get my hand in there, this here is the female part. Yeah, sorry about the focus there. Right here is the female part, and inside all this, in here, this is all the male, and the tips are containing the pollen. Right there where my finger is, you can see those are loaded with pollen. So we've got the petals, we've got the stamen, we've got beautiful flower. And here's a close-up of the dragon fruit on the vine. And these are possibly future dragon fruits. It depends, because sometimes what will happen, if this part that I'm focusing in here, right here, that is staying nice and green after a couple of weeks, that's going to probably set fruit. But if it gets yellow, it's just basically going to fall off. That's what I'm talking about. And again, here's the flower. Physical graffiti.
Oh, this one's been eaten.
That's a beauty right there. Tasty. I've had some of these. They are unbelievably sweet. I love it. Here you can see all the aerial roots. Right there. Loaded with aerial roots. Dragon fruit also has a very shallow root system in the soil. So keep that in mind when you're planting your dragon fruit. That's why the structure is so important. That concrete pole be set in there, and that these aerial roots actually cling, because those roots in the soil aren't going to give it enough support, and your tree is not going to produce. It's just going to flop over and just kind of, well, you get the picture, not do really well. But that's the shape that you want to achieve. Production of fruit, look at that. All that potentially could be fruit. There's a lot there. They say that one mature plant takes about a year and a half. This size should be able to produce about 200 pounds of fruit. Now, I haven't confirmed that. I haven't seen that myself, but I do know that this particular field produces a tremendous amount of fruit, and they weigh over a pound in most cases. Here's what I mean. If you look at this one here, you'll see that there is quite a bit of fruit already setting on this. There's one there. There's a few more over there. And There's some down over there. So as you can see, there's tremendous potential to grow for your own backyard, and obviously there's tremendous potential as a commercial crop. Again, here's a better close-up. As you can see, soil, the container, the pole, the way they wrap around, the aerial roots, flowers, and the umbrella shape that you want to achieve at the top.